Hey fam, it's your man Dante, the Dark Knight, and welcome to another episode of Eagles Talk, the number one Eagles coverage show on Facebook that is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. Now, as always, we start off with what you can do. Everybody has a job here. This is an interactive show. We, the hosts, we do our job, and you, the audience, you do yours. And let me tell you what a wonderful job you've been doing. Thank you for watching and supporting the show as you do. We appreciate it. Now, first things first, make sure you share this show. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it on your, as well as your social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere and everywhere. And when you mention our show, make sure to throw in the hashtag Eagles Talk. Second, if you're watching and have not yet gone to our Facebook page and liked or follow our page, do so now. In addition, Eagles Talk is now a podcast found in iTunes on the iOS platform, as well as on the Android platform. Just choose your favorite podcast player and search Eagles Talk. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and stay up to date with our latest episode. Again, thanks. Now, if this is your first time here, we're Eagles Talk, the interactive podcast by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. We hold a Facebook Live show, which we record as an audio podcast. It's a laid-back atmosphere, and while we're doing the show, everyone, all the regulars know that we enjoy our favorite adult beverages in the form of shots. And that we do at the beginning of each talking point, which we have divided into 4 quarters, just like a real game. So get your favorite adult beverage, and when we go to do shots, you do your shot. But without further delay, let me bring on our co-hosts, the Sandlin boys, Pat and Shell Sandlin. Here they come in a minute. Yo, what's up, Pat? Man? Let me stop hogging the screen here and get you up there and bow. There you go. What's up, Pat? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Let me go right to the. What's up? Let me go right to some of the comments. Ray Sowers is out there. What's up, Dante? What's up, Ray? We see you, baby. Oh, the comments. Hey, you know what? Last week I thought the comments wasn't working. They were working when I looked at it. They were working. They weren't working on my end, but they were showing up. Christopher Burton's out there. What's up, fam? What's up, Christopher? How you doing? Joseph Martinez. What's up? What's up, Joseph? Thanks for tuning in. And Ray Sowers also says, what's up to you, Pat? So,
what up, bro?
Y'all know how it goes down. Wonderful time this week. We're going to talk about it a little bit, but the Villanova Wildcats won, man. Villanova Wildcats won in a NCAA championship, man. We just last week on Monday, they hadn't played the game yet, and now they played the game, of course, and they've won, and they have the parade, and the parade is over, and wow, we're just the city of champions, man. But before are you ready, or do you have to wait for show? Do you have anything?
I got something there. He might bring something.
All right, okay.
This should be going.
Okay, all right, yeah, because we got to get right into it. Stephanie Dowling out there. I know she going. What you drinking, Steph? Steph, you gotta do a shot with us. What's up, Nate? What's up? Look, Pat, like she can't. Look. All right. I can't. What shot she's drunk the rest of the night? Oh my God. What shot she's done the rest of the night? All right. So, we get ready. Let me get my timer ready. So because I got to get these quarters right. So
while you do that, I'm gonna pull my shot for you.
All right, go ahead. You do that. Because I got to get the timer ready so we don't go over our time like we usually do. Because and you guys out there, man, thanks for supporting this show. For those who download the podcast, thanks for doing that. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the podcast because, this is one thing to be able to follow us live on Facebook where we can read your comments and you can interact in the show. But if you're catching the show later on, you could just download the podcast and listen to us as you ride in the car and stuff like that. So I think it's convenient. So I have to make sure we stay on schedule. That's why I have the timer here. So I have to get our quarters ready. I'm not cracking it today, though. That's not what I'm doing because this stuff is like gold. So I got to hold on to that. I got another bottle that a friend has for me. And when I secure that, then I'll crack this one, but not until then. What else I have here? Oh, this is the bullet. This is the bullet I was drinking the last 2 weeks, but I'm not going to do that. That bullet is good. Bullet's good. I got this stuff coming up though, Pat, that I got to get you guys some too. What I am going to be doing is the Remy 1738. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Remy 1738 is going to be the shot of choice today. So that's what we're doing here. All right. So first quarter, I got to get it up on the screen. Let me get it up on the screen first. Hey guys, hey Tina, we see you out there. What's up? Let me get it up on the screen.
Get it up.
Wow, can't do nothing without this. All right, first quarter shot. So here we go. Let's knock it down, Pat. To you. Salute.
One, to the City of Champions.
Sad. Bang. All right, there we go. All right, let me hit the timer here. Boom. We're going to start. That's the first quarter.
All right.
So the first quarter, Philly Sports Nova wins the championship. Pat, it wasn't even a question, wasn't it? It was like it was easy. It was easy.
You know what? I would say it was easy. In the first half, I looked kind of scared because our Jalen Brunson wasn't really playing up to his standards, and the team was struggling a little bit. But in that second quarter, the second half, they just said, you know what? We're a much better team.
Yes. Oh,
by 17 points.
You're not lying. Lamont Keels, New York is in the building. What's up, New York?
What up?
Thanks for following us. My sister-in-law, I don't know what you put up here, Shell. That's my sister-in-law right there, though. But I guess she's saying turn up. I guess I'm interpreting. Turn up, bro-in-law. Turn up. All right, we turn it up. All right, my man, Chris Mann, the actor from The Wire, my friend, good friend out there. Chris, what's up, Chris, man? I know you need one of these. You need what? What you talking about that? He must be talking about that white Henny. Yeah, all of us need one.
We all need one.
That's why I'm guarding this like it's gold. I'm going to guard this. I'm not even.
When you get the third one, we're going to do the studio show and we're going to crack it together.
Yeah, of course we are. Look, Deidre says Philly teams are on fire, and that's what we talked about last week. But it's still the spirit still holds true. The Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl win has been infectious, as Shell said last week, and it's infectious. And now our college basketball team are champions, and our professional basketball team, the Philadelphia 76ers, are headed into the playoffs with a head of steam. They're on a 14-game winning streak. And they look very good. And I don't want to hear. I hear the pundits out there talking about they're really playing bad teams now and the such. But you can only play the people that are ahead of you. You can't go and pick your schedule. You have to play the people that they put ahead of you, and that's who they're playing, and that's who they're dominating. They're beating, and they had a very big win on Friday against the Cleveland Cavaliers and Your Highness himself, King James. They beat them. And that was a very impressive win. That wasn't they weren't a horrible team. Although I don't think they're one of LeBron's best teams heading into the playoffs. But hey, we beat them. They're supposed to be a contender. We beat them. That's all I know. We've won 14 in a row. And guess what, Pat? The last team that won 14 in a row for the Philadelphia 76ers were the 1982-1983 world champion NBA world champion Philadelphia 76ers that consisted of the Dr. J and Moses Malone, Andrew, Tony, Maurice Cheeks. That was the last team that won 14 in a row. I don't know. I'm just saying. It may be a coincidence. I'm just saying.
Hey, you're hot going into the playoffs right now, so you never know what can happen. You never know, especially the way everything's going to be seeded. I mean, we might end up playing the Heat or the Pacers. And you get a Kyrie Irving less Boston Celtics in the second round. If we can duke it out, you never know what can happen.
You're right about that. Not only that, but our Philadelphia Flyers also clinched a playoff berth on the last game of the season. So we
5-0. Hold up, 5-0.
Yeah, that was incredible. So we now have
Oh, you forget one more. You got to say this. You got to bring this up.
All right, go ahead.
The Phillies scored 20 points.
Yeah, that
on
was
the second home game. The first one they won, of course, but the second game they scored 20 points. I mean, listen, this town is infectious to all these sports teams. This Super Bowl championship is infectious to every single sports team in South Philly right now.
That's right. Winning is contagious, Ray Sowers. And now, you know me, I'm picking the Sixers to win it. I think they have what it takes. And, you know, I know the only weakness I see on this team is inexperience, is youth. That's the only weakness I see. But confidence will accelerate progress, if you understand what I mean. Confidence will accelerate progress. This young team, if they get a series under their belt and they start getting more confidence, it's going to be incredible to see. We've seen a lot of championship teams when they started their championship run build off of confidence. Our very own Eagles did it last year. Build off of confidence, and it took them all the way to the Super Bowl. So I have high hopes for this Philadelphia Sixers team as they go into the postseason. The Flyers, anything can happen. They're in the postseason. It's a wonderful time. Not in 6 years have we seen playoff games from our hockey team and basketball team in the same year. They're both in the postseason. That's great. That's exciting in itself. Let me go to a couple comments out here. Deetra, Patrice, do you think LeBron will come to the Sixers? I do. And I'm one of the few ones who want him, who actually would take him. I hear a lot of people out there saying, I don't want LeBron. Look, how do you not want the best player on earth? What are we? Has the Super Bowl winning really made us that cocky that we don't need the best player on earth? We wouldn't take the best player on earth. It would almost guarantee us a championship. I think it would almost guarantee us a championship.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now. Listen, by no regards am I saying I would not want LeBron to come in, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Joseph is one of those guys. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, LeBron comes to Philadelphia. You have a Ben Simmons who's a similar type player. You have a Markieff Fultz who's a guy that needs the ball in his hand. You have a Joel Embiid, a guy that needs the ball in his hand. Now you got all these players that need the ball at the same time. Now, what happens to that chemistry that we just developed the last 14 games? I mean, this team is young. They're getting good together. Their chemistry is bonding together. And don't get me wrong, LeBron is a heck of a player. But at the same time, I mean, I think we're fine with the guys we have. Maybe draft one more stretch forward. But I think we're fine with the guys we have. They play hard for us, man. They play hard for the city. And it's more evident than when Ben Simmons went against LeBron. You know, the Sixers versus Cavaliers. Like, they sprinted to a 30-point outburst. You know, at the end of the day, it's still LeBron. He's gonna put up those points. But who won the game? Who won the game? You know, we won the game without LeBron. So that speaks volumes. We don't need LeBron on this team right now.
All right, now I hear you, and I'm not debating. I'm just giving you my opinion. All right, so here we are, and I think they can win it this year without LeBron. But let's say they do not. Now, if they do, I'm with you. If they do, now we're in a situation like Saquon Barkley. Do we need Saquon Barkley? We don't need Saquon Barkley. We won the Super Bowl without Saquon Barkley. So if the Sixers win the championship this year, no, we don't need LeBron. We won it without him. We already proven.
We're a 50-win team without him.
Yeah, we're a 50-win team without him. But let's say we don't win. We do not win without him this year. I would foresee that we would win one with the group that we have now. But why not guarantee it or solidify our chances by bringing in the best player in the league? Now, another thing I heard you say, and I would say in this to combat that, is LeBron is a veteran team player. If anybody can adapt his game to play with other people, it would be him. Maybe the young guys are not yet suited to do that, with their maturity level or whatever. But a veteran like LeBron could come in and work with this team and not have to have the ball as much as he has had in the past. When he has had to have it in his hand that much. You know what I mean? He can adjust his game. When you got the dream team together, everybody was a prospective superstar.
Hey, wait a minute. We're talking about basketball, correct?
Right.
All right.
Right. So I'm saying when the dream team with Magic, Bird, Jordan, and all those guys were together, they were superstars on every respective team, right? Exactly. They came together and they messed their games to win a championship.
They did.
LeBron is on that level of player. Like I can't see why we wouldn't want the best player in the world.
I understand that. I get that, but look at these kids now. They're gelling together. I say kids. Well, I'm getting old. They're gelling together and they're playing well. Ben Simmons is a LeBron prototype. Once he gets his jump shot, once he feels confident in actually shooting a jump shot during the actual game, he'll be a dangerous weapon. He can get to the hole whenever he feels like getting to the hole.
All right, there's the timer. This
there you
first
go.
quarter is over.
All right.
All right.